Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. The action has already started. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
It's got to be the Spanish gem, David Silva, a gifted little playmaker who never sits still and who's capable of the most incisive of passes in the most congested of areas. For him, the tighter the better, and he'll find the gaps.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning. And the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Bernardo Silva goes looking. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Lucas Moura. Oh, really good feet from him. Khedira going for goal! Sané. Lucas Moura. Can he finish? And oh! Plays it back. Now it's Lucas Moura, who's managed to get himself offside.
Look, I know our vantage point is very different, but he looked on.
Delph. Sané. Going through. Now it's Sterling. He's made sure that that won't get through. Sané is demanding it out wide. Oh, that's neat. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Silva. Timely intervention. Forward it goes. It's got through to him. And he's onside. It's Mahrez. Bernardo Silva. Oh, good interception. Some clever work on the flank.
Yeah, they seem to be encouraging both fullbacks to ease inside, so we'll keep an eye on that to see if it all works out.
Now it's Sané. Good challenge, he just stood firm. It's a promising ball. A chance! And the flag has stayed down. It's anyone's ball. And he's there to hoof it away. Gets it back. Cleared without complication. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Kadira. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. The crowd appreciates good football all round there. Now it's Sané. He's left his man. Sané. He'll have a dip. It's in. And this is getting better and better. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And it's been taken straight back. Tries lifting it over. He's got away. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Now it's Silva. He goes long. And it's got through. And the whistle goes for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Is back on the way.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Stepanenko. Laporte gets into the right position to intercept. Fernandinho, a scorer already in the game. And it's Sterling. Now it's Sané. Delph. It's a loose ball. Now it's Sané. Lucas Moura. Lucas Moura. Was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. And it's Sterling. Sterling plays it out to the wing.
We've got to see a real determination and purpose now of this deficit.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
It's got through. Oh, sweet feet. Kadira. Fernandinho. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Paris Saint-Germain with the chance now to pull one back. He certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Lucas Moura! He's left his man, and he's whipped it in low. it's Sterling. Sterling has got himself a free kick. And it's Sané. He's come loose. It'll be a throw-in. Silva. Aimed wide. He'd have done well to reach that. Lucas Moura plays it forward.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
It's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. More than happy to take the muscular approach. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Fernandinho. Out to the left it goes. Crunching tackle. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Lobs it in gently. And he just whacks it away. Now it's Khedira. Khedira! And somehow he managed to miss it.
And he could have eased the pressure on his team by taking them within one of an equaliser.
Decent looking ball. He's made sure that that won't get through. Stepanenko. He's in! Get that clear. Stepanenko. Gets good distance on it. And there goes the final whistle. Paris Saint-Germain, puffed and puffed, but in the end, no joy. That's the game. The result is what matters, and this result is cruel. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened and their character.
evening, wherever you are, on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect... He'll have it in! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! The ideal start! Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Paris Saint-Germain take the early advantage. Tries to get it forward quickly. Di Maria. Going through. He slid it through. Mbappe. He's got shot at goal. It's a goal. Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms.
The first touch was absolutely heavenly, and because of it, the finish was a mere formality.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal. It just got caught napping.
Tries to dink it in. Crosses it in low. Marquinhos. It'll be a throw-in. Di Maria. He's left his man. Now a chance to break. Chooses to go back. Has a swing at it! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they've got their lead back. Jim, your thoughts?
Look, if you defend so carelessly, it's going to prove costly. And to afford that sort of room to somebody, what are they expecting? To get away with it? It's not going to happen.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Bernat, Neymar. Bernat proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. He's got away. Can he find a finish now? Goes for goal! He's scored! And already they're looking to run away with it. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking. The finish was made a lot easier.
Paris Saint-Germain take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
And it's Bernat. Now it's Neymar. That is an adventurous run down the left-hand side. And it's been taken straight back. Paris Saint-Germain have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Gets it upfield. He's made sure that that won't get through. Well, they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Neymar. Ball is over the line. Goes long. And it's got through. Marquinhos, aimed long and direct. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Here it comes. Receives it from behind. Too much distance on that. Marquinhos. Bernat. Paris Saint-Germain are leading with half-time drawing close. Decent progress down the left. Draxler. Just brushed off the ball there. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
Well, I'm a believer in having faith in your ability, but he's overdone it then.
Brings it forward. Still going. He's gone for it! And that would have been some goal.
He was set on rounding it off in fitting style, but he couldn't make it fit.
And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Looks to thread it through. Surely! Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And the first half is done.
Well, every time they've gone through the gears, Peter, they've looked like scoring. So provided they can stay well clear of the handbrake, they ought to be completely out of sight fairly soon.
Paris Saint-Germain head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Bernat. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Looking for space out wide. Shoots! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Now can he finish? It's a brilliant interception. Hector goes on a charge down the left. Hits one! No mistake! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Paris Saint-Germain tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Dani Alves. Paris Saint-Germain have it back and they can go again. Now it's Di Maria. And he has been fouled there. Drexler is now in the last chance saloon.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Well, it's normally around now that the managers think about making changes. Cavani, now it's Di Maria. He's left his man. Daniel Alves, going through. That's been won straight back. Gets up to head it! Decent chance, that is a fine delivery.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance. Actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or
looking to shoot! And he heaves it forward. Wrestled off the ball. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more miss than hit.
Tries to stroke it through. Dribble shots on! He scores! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Yeah, by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
Paris Saint-Germain totally rampant here. Daniel Alves. It's Di Maria. Lobs it in gently. And he's been judged offside.
It may have been caught offside, but, well, Peter, from experience, defenders, I can tell you, hate those runs in behind.
Here's a change that was in the offing. Last one allowed.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Marco Verratti. Dani Alves, he's making a foray down the right. He's left his man. a loose ball. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. He's got options out wide. Can he shoot? And a shot! It's in! A contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Samaris. Dragovic. Samaris. Forward it goes. And that's that. Paris Saint-Germain enjoy their perfect day. For their victims, it is entirely imperfect. Comprehensive winners of a one-sided contest. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
When you get free-flowing football out wide with consistent supply into the box, it brings excitement and entertainment to the proceedings. And that was a brilliant display of good wing play for me. This is a performance that hasn't just got my approval. Listen.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. And he's going long. He's left his man. Big chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Paris Saint-Germain go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Going through. Oh, it is over the line. And it's De Chilio. Good challenge, he just stood firm. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Dinks one in. Now it's Lucas Moura. He's got away. Lucas Moura, he's onside. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Paris Saint-Germain presented with a golden opportunity here. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Yeah, in truth there, it was carelessness and I think a little touch of panic, Peter, in that challenge. That usually leads to something unwanted.
To increase the lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, the keeper probably felt he could read that, but he's guessed completely wrongly. He's gone to the other side.
Paris Saint-Germain take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned.
Great challenge. And Djukic has been caught there, it's a foul. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression.
Oh, that's brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. And he's produced a beauty. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Played into space out wide. Lucas Moura is demanding it out wide. Lucas Moura has a hit! It's in! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Paris Saint-Germain take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Deftly done. Now it's Lucas Moura. Now it's and a shot! Bentancur gets it away. Ronaldo plays it out to the flank. Mandzukic. Pjanic. ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's off to Lucas Moura! And it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. So now the difference is 3.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Lobs it in gently. Lucas Moura, and he's onside. Going through. Hits it! Oh, taken with style. And already they're looking to run away with it. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such good position.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
Paris Saint-Germain totally rampant here.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Plays a clever pass. And it's got through. Is it in? It's in! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
It's become a case of men against boys.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And it's Dybala. De Chilio. Pjanic. Played out to the right. That's surely a foul. Free kick.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Take by the keeper, he's read that well. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Well, I've seen very little to indicate a comeback in this one, Peter. They've committed to this game with great desire and heart, and there's no need to back away from that.
Paris Saint-Germain utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. goes, and we start the second half. Out wide to the right. He's left his man. Lucas Moura, and the finish! Oh, terrific save.
Lucas Moura really drove at the heart of that defence. Incisive, quick, but not clinical.
And it's hoisted clear. Defence has got rid of that. Just brushed off the ball there. Mandzukic. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pjanic. De Chilio. Now it's Dybala. He's got away. De Chilio plotting from out on the right-hand side. Gets up to head it! Couldn't quite steer it on target. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lucas Moura is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
Well, it's about time, isn't it? Only after he's just notched a third.
Going through. He's had a go! In it goes! And again, they pile on the misery.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
De Chilio. Dybala. Cristiano Ronaldo. Gets it back. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. He's got away. Hit into the middle. And it's Khedira. It's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? And no, that is pretty much the end of that. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. He's looked long this time. Here it comes. He's gone for it. No mistake. And still they continue with the onslaught.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
4 in the game. He is the man.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Mandzukic. Oh, really good feet from him. Lucas Moura with a delicate ball. Oh, that's clever. Bonucci does well there, alert. And it's Mandzukic. Now it's Grealish. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Grealish spreads it towards the left. Room for a shot. Shoots! Back of the net! Well, surely that completes the demolition if it hadn't occurred already.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Grealish is steaming forward. Tries lifting it over. Played into space out wide.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
strength, too strong for his opponent. Well, it's a safety in numbers approach to defending here.
Yeah, but dropping deep can bring more trouble.
Yeah?
Well, shots from distance and space in wider positions, besides the obvious issue of inviting most of your opposition high up the pitch.
Heads it! He has done it! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Yeah, by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Khedira. Khedira, more than happy to take the muscular approach. Dybala. Pjanic. Now it's Khedira. It's Dybala. And that's it. Paris Saint-Germain were irresistible here. Dominant, utterly ruthless. Only ever one result. A comfortable win. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly more fluid as a result of the early goal.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. And already we're underway here. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I would go for the supremely athletic Jordi Alba, yet another of the modern full-backs that is blessed with great stamina and pace, which allow really effective late runs forward and help with his recovery and getting back.
Yeah, the scourge of so many strikers. And it's got through. There's no flag! He's got the ball glued to his feet. Looking for a decent ball in. Crunching tackle. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Barcelona have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Deftly done. Oh, that's nice. How about a shot? It's a brilliant interception. Cleared without complication. Vidal. Dembele. Here it comes. Dembele beats the offside trap. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Tries to dink it in. Tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And it's Dembele. And that's a foul, free kick's been given. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Dembele plays it out to the flank. Ball's loose, who's getting there? More than happy to take the muscular approach. A real chance to break. Well weighted. He's got away. Drilled in low. Danger averted for now. And shoots! That is wayward. It's Luis Suarez. Vidal. Messi. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Played into the middle. Played into space out wide. He's left his man. Fires it in low. And he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Dembele. Vidal. Good ball. He's had a go! It was a matter of inches.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Tries to stroke it through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Jordi Alba. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Over to the left. He's played him through. It's gone a long way up and away. There's the whistle for half-time. So another team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Any strong opinions on
Has been significantly better, at least defensively.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. Here we go again, then.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Barcelona claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Up to meet it! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Piqué certainly did his utmost to keep that down, but he couldn't quite engineer the right control.
Plays it long. He's got options out wide. Good clearance and very necessary. The shot's on! And that's been levered clear. Got a shot away! And it's hoisted clear.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Vidal. Tries to get it forward quickly. Jordi Alba. Played into space out wide. Dembele. Swept in. And a shot! It's Rakitic. Lobs it in gently. Luis Suarez. Looking to shoot!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Played back in. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Ter Stegen sends that a long way. Busquets spreads it towards the left. Jordi Alba looking to run onto it. It's a loose ball. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Ball's out on the left now.
Barcelona made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Crosses in a low one. And he's there to hoof it away. of action at either end, just nothing to show for it.
Well, from an entertainment viewpoint, it's not the scoreline we would have wanted it.
Shoots! Back of the net!
Well, what a sickener that is for the opposition. There really isn't much time to get a goal back now. Talking about drama.
The first touch was absolutely heavenly, and because of it, the finish was a mere formality.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Dembele. It's Luis Suarez!
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Plays it out to the wing. Has he picked him out? Going through. Oh, can he finish? And he's straight offside.
Look, I know our vantage point is very different, but he looked on.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Out to the left it goes. Jordi Alba. Deftly done. Vidal. Is it in? So close to drawing level.
Makes you think, Peter, they could have been doing this earlier. Still, it's encouraging.
It's Luis Suarez. He's away. Luis Suarez! No mistake! Barcelona are back in business. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping. Paris Saint-Germain showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Messi. Nelson Semedo. Puts his foot on the gas. Drills one in. Timely intervention.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Luis Suarez. Looking to break out here. Out wide to the right. He's in space and looking for options. Lovely bit of skill there. It's one! And he's there to make a great save. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Yeah, this has been a hard-fought game, Peter. There's been a healthy dose of drive and ambition, and sometimes that isn't rewarded with goals, just like this one. I've seen a lot worse, though.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. 90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Paris Saint-Germain pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? He's left his man, and he's gone for it! And that has been clubbed away. Ball through needs to be good here. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Over to the left. He's got away. Can he find a finish now? And he just whacks it away. Boots it to safety. Played out to the right. Victor. And it's Messi. Looks to thread it through. It's got through to him. He's left. It's Luis Suarez! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Suarez has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Searching ball out wide. And the flag has stayed down. He's had a shot! With that, we've reached the halfway point of extra time. Paris Saint-Germain produced a terrific spell at the end there, culminating in a chance that their fans could not believe did not go in.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
We are already back underway. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Massive leap! And no, he couldn't find the finish. He's not going to get that. Just a long option. He slid it through. Dinks one in. Ball through needs to be good here. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Over. Oh, sweet feet. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Has a swing at it! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
It's Luis Suarez. Munier. Driving on, he could shoot here. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
So after 2 long hours, it comes down to nerve, to technique under pressure, to penalties. Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. So, the first penalty. And he's found the net.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Coolly done, 1 each.
He just did what he was asked.
So, the second man in line.
Oh, that was a great strike. He just gave the keeper absolutely no chance.
And stepping up, the skipper. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
The third man in the queue.
Well, he strolled up and struck that with great confidence. That's a superb spot kick.
Suarez will take the third penalty. It's 3 apiece. He steps up to take the fourth penalty. Oh, it's been saved!
The keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save. He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Paris Saint-Germain at the point of no return. He's missed it, and it's all over. So after a grueling game that went all the way, the winner is decided on penalties. It is a horrible way to lose, and they are heartbroken.
Oh, this is so tough on the penalty taker as the heroes celebrate. Right now, it's a horrible experience, but they really should try and get those chins up.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.